So, are we streaming? Cool. Looks like we are. So, today we're going to be grading running back highlights. I don't know how many we're going to get through, but this is completely just kind of like a vibes first look at all these prospects. It's not to be taken too seriously. These aren't like how I would value players. It's just simply uh, a fun exercise to get an idea for who these players are. Um, Last year, my top guy was obviously Ashton Genty, but Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt was someone that popped out to me. And then in the prior season to that, Bucky Irving was a guy that I really liked too. So, running back out of all the positions has been the most successful, and I think it's really just because when guys are really good at, you know, making the defenders miss, it's kind of apparent when you watch the highlights, and you can kind of that kind of thing does translate, I think, and it's a lot easier to see that specific trait for running backs um, when watching highlights. You obviously have PFF and different sources that chart missed tackles forced, but uh, you know, between sources, missed tackles forced will be charted differently, and so there's not really like a concrete way uh, to look at that. I guess what I'm saying is like what might be a missed tackle force to PFF might not be a missed tackle force to you, right? Um, and so, at running back, I find it especially useful to look at how they're winning, what they're doing, and kind of just get a sense who they are, right? So every time we do this, we simply just go in a YouTube tab and we search the player's highlights. So that's what we're gonna do. We have different attributes. Some of them are pretty unserious. Some of them are like, okay, I saw that in Madden, um, and it's on a scale of 0 to 10, but really turns out being something closer to 7 to 10 or 6 to 10. That's closer to like a grading scale for the American school system. So like A, C, B, F, etc. And so yeah, let's get into it. Adam Randall is our first running back. Um, Adam Randall highlights. All right, 2025. I try to find one that's not too long but not too short. We're gonna mute this. Um, and usually what I'll do is I'll take. You can't see it, but on my end, I'll cover it whenever there's this bar at the bottom. I cover it up with a card or a piece of paper so I don't potentially bias myself at all. But yeah, this is Adam Randall from Clemson. Let's see how he looks. All right. Ooh, okay. That's some nice vision there. He's got some good blocking, I will say. I like his footwork here. Kind of reminded me of James Cook a little bit. Okay, he's just gonna push to the end zone. That's that's good leg drive there. Skip through. Okay, let's see some more. We're not gonna watch this whole video, by the way. Usually try to watch about 5 minutes. Okay, so he broke off that tackle. That's a nice tackle broken. Swipe, arm swipe, balance. It's always hard grading the first guy to get a sense for a baseline, but I kind of like Randall so far. Okay, just nice display of hands. I don't have any catching grades, but I will look at how well he evades tacklers in the open field off of a reception. Okay, here's a handoff here. No, I don't like that play. he didn't really do anything. Just kind of ran straight. So let's see this next play. Okay. Good read off that block. And he got tackled immediately. You would like to see him maybe cut this around this way instead of just going straight. I think that looks like a more open path. It's obviously easier to say that from an outside perspective, but I think he kind of just got going a little too quick north and south and probably should have took it wide out to the outside. So that'll knock his vision a little bit. Okay, kick return. Okay, that's why are you getting tackled by this little arm tackle here? He just got tripped up, I guess. That's fine. Alright. Let's see. Screen, I'm assuming here? Yeah. I like his little short, choppy cuts. Like I said, kind of James Cook-esque. But it does kind of slow him down a little too much sometimes, I would guess. Alright, let's see. This is middle handoff. Cuts inside, just drives his legs forward. It's fine. Nothing crazy. He's not done anything crazy to make you miss yet. Can he get that edge? He can. Oh, but he got caught from behind. This is a nice cut here in the backfield. And that's good vision to get around that way. But man, he doesn't quite have the long speed that I would look for. I'd be interested if somebody asked him like who you look up to, what running backs do you watch. I wouldn't be surprised if he said James Cook. I really wouldn't. I'm getting James Cook at home type vibes. James Cook is definitely more explosive than him though. It's a good read, but like man, you're just like kind of bumbling around there. I mean, the blocker just was in front of him. It's not really his fault, huh? He's getting some big holes open for him by the line. That's a good cut. That second level cut. Or is that the second level? I don't know. He beats that safety. I'm assuming. I think that's a safety coming up. Yeah. That's a nice juke. And he gets going. That's a beautiful run. I like that. First down. Okay, let's see. Guessing he just punches it in here. Yeah, okay. Those plays you don't learn much from. Nice cut. I like he's got some decent subtle cuts. How much? All right, we're starting to get to the time limit. Oh, good hands, good hands. He got this in the back. Yeah, nice. Oh, good run. I mean, he doesn't get touched for 5 yards basically. So it's a three-man front there. Nice cut to the outside. Man, but I would just really like him to have a second gear to score on a play like this. He just doesn't really have it. He's not slow, but he's not housing some of these runs that he probably would if he was faster. But long speed's a little overrated. Okay, let's see this. Good cutback. I'm a fan of Adam Randall. Okay, we can skip that kick return. We'll watch a couple more plays of him. Okay. That's nothing spectacular. Oh! What the hell is UNC doing? It's a Bill Belichick coach team. Just kind of tapping at the ball with their hands instead of tackling. Trying to push him out of bounds. This I like the balance on that to get in for the score. I'm assuming he didn't step out. That is close. Ooh, maybe right there he stepped out. Alright, let's watch one more. Oh, this is just a wheel route. Easy. UNC sucked. What the hell were they doing? Alright, we'll watch a little more because I still feel like I don't have a great idea about him. I like that. That was good power. He gets hit right there at the line of scrimmage pretty much. He just keeps on driving forward. Alright. I got an idea of who he is. His vision, I think it's very solid. It's not perfect. I think I'll give him a 7.5. His cutting and agility. Now, I think the fact I didn't really see much from a juke standpoint, it's more of a 7. He is pretty good balance wise. Acceleration, I do like. I think gets up to speed pretty quickly, but I don't think his overall speed is too fast. Power, he's decent in that aspect. Awareness, I think. At times he sort of lacked awareness. Dog is like, are they a dog basically? Like, are they playing hard all times, just like really fighting for every yard? He kind of does. He's nothing crazy. He's a good back, I think. I like him. Oh no, 2025. First watching period. He reminds me. Well, no, I won't even do a note. I'll just link to the video. Alright, 225, 26. And we'll link the highlight here. Okay, so that's Adam Randall, first running back watched. So we're gonna hide him. CJ Donaldson. That's a clarified 2025. Did he play for Ohio State? Played on West Virginia. So we'll watch this Ohio State one. It's only a few minutes, so it might be a little harder to... Oh, hey. That's me. Okay, this highlight is very blurry. Okay, bro. This is not a great run. He got yards, but just didn't do anything creative at all. Okay, same with this. That I will say this little subtle move right here to get around the blocker, that's nice, but it's nothing crazy. Okay. So he just ran in for the touchdown. That's a good move. Nice juke there. Goal line again. Okay, let's see some actual runs. They didn't get touched pretty much until he reached the 10. This is hard to evaluate. He doesn't look all that fast. Also here, you got to score on this. I see what he's trying to do with his juke moves. He's not creating much, it seems like, on his runs. It seems like he's just running straight on a lot of these. But he's also not like insanely fast. This is good vision, I would say, to get around the outside there, but what is he? I feel like he's like looking for contact a lot, which is something I don't like. I understand you don't want a player that's scared of contact, but you also don't necessarily want a running back that invites it too much. Like he kind of is just running kind of upright. Yeah. The blocking's good for him. He's going down on first contact quite often. He's athletic. I don't know if he's that polished of a running back. Okay. Yeah, I really don't like this guy that much. We're just watching the whole thing because it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds, but I literally haven't seen it. I didn't see anything impressive really the entire time. Alright. Vision. Oh, like a 6.5, maybe? Cutting and agility, I didn't see him do much of anything. I think he is kind of a power back. Awareness. I mean, this guy is very hard to get behind. Balance. I mean, he goes down. He went down on first contact quite a bit. I don't think he's like slow. Like I think he's kind of like similar to the last guy speed wise. Maybe a little slower. But do I want to give him 7 speed? 7.5. Yeah, that was underwhelming, I will say. And I normally watch if there's like not enough, uh, I'll watch more. But okay, so that's CJ Donaldson. We're probably gonna watch five, five running backs. We're down 2. Demond. How do you say his name? We're watching this one. Wake Forest. Man, a guy I liked out of Wake Forest was A.T. Perry. Let's just double check to make sure that my screen is. All right. Yeah, I just had to make sure that my screen didn't freeze or anything. Okay. Demon Claiborne. I want to say Demond, but we're just gonna go with Demond. Whoa. Wait, hold on. Let me double check to make sure this isn't double speed. Yeah, we're in regular speed. Okay. Sheesh. This guy's fast. I like this guy. Oh my god. He's good. This guy's good. Okay, hold on. Good vision to cut it out. And then he's just so fast around the outside there. This is my favorite so far. Whew. This guy's got juice for days. I I mean this guy's awesome. What? I can't even evaluate his tackle breaking because he doesn't get touched. He just runs straight and scores. But he's got this little nuanced cutting ability. Yeah, this guy's got it. He's got it. Oh, that's an interesting trick play. What is what is Virginia doing? Everybody's just standing. Look, as soon as he catches the ball, they're like, "What's happening?" It's ridiculous. Oh, I would have liked for him to. I guess the blocker didn't really do a good job of getting out there. Good move. They call that dead leg or whatever. That's that's something I like to see. He doesn't have dramatic cuts, but he uses nuance, slight cuts. Man, this guy is awesome. I want to see more of his in space ability. That's a big hole. Once he hits that hole, he's gone. This guy is so fast. I don't know if it's the lower competition or what, but he knows how to get angles too. Okay, that's nasty. Oh, I really like this guy. It's my type of back. Just explosive as hell. Oh my. Okay, that's a tackle broken. This guy is so fun. I could see it on the first play. Okay, this I don't like this that much. He's kind of pitter pattering, not deciding what to do. DB gets him. I mean, the DB didn't even tackle him though. He still managed to get out of that. That's a great contact balance. That's insane balance. That I, yeah. Look at these cuts. Look right there. Boom. That's really only one cut, but ooh, that was nasty. Look, boom, boom. That was filthy. That was filthy. This guy uses great subtle cuts. And he's got juice. Look at this jump cut. It's like literally like a water bug or something. Look, he's here, then he winds up like over here. With one cut. It was like so aggressive of a cut that he almost loses his balance as he's running back around this way. I do worry he's a bit one speed, but if that speed is just really fast, it's potentially not an issue. Oh, he was kind of slower on this play. Looks like he hesitated. Great move. I mean, I know it's Delaware, but get out of here. I hope this guy was productive, because then his profile is like a smash, I think. Man, man, you can't teach this kind of stuff. Look at what he does. It's just instincts. This guy's ridiculous. That's my favorite back so far. Vision. We're gonna say 8. Cutting and agility. Well, no, vision. We'll give him over 7.5 because I did feel like he wouldn't necessarily pick the best lane. He would kind of just outrun it. Uh, who am I kidding? Balance. Uh, He's very good balance wise. Excel. He gets up to speed very quickly. He is very fast. Power. He's probably not the most powerful back. This guy's awesome. So we got 2 backs left, and then we're gonna call it a day. 2, 25, 26. Watching period 1, 2025. We watched of him. So then next we'll watch Desmond Reed. Pittsburgh. We'll watch this one. Pull out the library card to cover up the stat line. Oh, it's a return. Okay. Good move. This guy is small. That's my first thought when I see him. Nice return. He's reminding me of Brashard Smith a little bit. I liked Brashard Smith a lot last year. But I do like his cutting there. Oh, and good contact balance. Once the defenders went to hit him, he's stayed up. I just worry about this size a little bit. I can tell he's definitely on the smaller side. Great move. Great juke. And he had the legs to get it in the end zone. Cool. Seems kind of easy for him. Oh, would have liked to see him put a move on that guy. Nice balance here. Great balance. Oh my god. Guessing this is a, yep, receiving rep. Cool. Nothing crazy. Okay, that's it was not fooling that DB. Great hands. How's his vision? That was a terrible throw. He had the defender beat by a mile, and the ball got thrown behind him. Nice cut inside. For someone as small as he is, I'm not seeing as much of a elusivity as I would hope. Yeah, what the hell is this?
Connor?
Yep, I'm busy.
No, should I put the food away though? Is what I'm.
No.
Burgers. No? Okay, I just want to make sure.
Okay. Alright, I think we've seen enough of him. Try not to get interrupted. And challenge impossible. Alright, vision. I really was not a fan of this guy. His agility was fine. His balance even was a strong point, but acceleration was kind of meh. Speed. He was pretty fast, but nothing crazy. Power. I mean, really, no. Awareness. Yeah, that's Desmond Reed. Not a big fan. This guy is like maybe a role player at best at the NFL level. Um, 125. Watching period was 1. Okay. Eli Heidenrich. So this is a guy, he played receiver and running back for Navy. So I don't really care about his receiving highlights. Okay, that's cool. I don't have any catching in my running back. So he's okay. Is he just a receiver? I can't grade this. I need runs. Bro, please show me runs. Where's he running the ball? He's not running the ball. I literally, what am I supposed to grade? Oh, here's a run. We're 2 minutes in. That's fine. Nothing crazy. Oh, it's another pass. What's he do after the catch? That's a good move. Okay, bro. I'm trying very hard to watch him as a running back, but I kind of can't. He just has receiver stats. Decent juke ability. Lots of outside runs when he does run the ball. Good bounce. Good move. He's kind of doesn't have burner speed. Just got caught from behind. He's obviously got a good receiving skill set. All right, let's see this play. Okay, that was unnecessary of a spin move. Okay, good contact balance. Good vision. Cuts. Okay. So that's all of him. I don't know how many we watched so far. Actually, I've lost track. Let's filter it to 2026. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the fifth. This is the fifth running back. I think his vision was solid. Cutting and agility was also pretty solid. Balance was okay. Excel was kind of lackluster. Speed was kind of lackluster. Power. Didn't really run anyone over. That's kind of roughly how I feel about him. Alright, that's it for the top 5 players. We're going to end it here.